Welcome to the station, crew. Enjoy your stay.
So I've always been a positive person. And first of all, I'm live recording this, so if I sound a bit rushed, that's why. I have always been a positive person. I like talking about things I like. I like talking about aspects of Space Station 14 that I like. I don't like talking about things that I do not like. But sometimes there just comes a time where you gotta just have a good complaint about something. And this time, it's Cog Math. If you're wondering why I'm in game, and on my own, this is because I am trying to see just how bad of an experience it is to be a solo engineer trying to set up power on Cog Math. Because Cog, for those of you who don't know, is the single biggest map where you don't get a singularity set up for the round starts. So you gotta set that all up yourself. And I'm using advanced techniques here because I actually know what the hell I'm doing. If you are a new player and you have no goddamn clue what you are doing, you are going to be significantly disadvantaged compared to someone who actually knows what the hell they're doing, or than someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Like, I am here with a plan to instantly set up the stuff. I am tryharding as much as I can, and we'll just have to see if I can manage to get power going before power goes off. Hell, to make this even easier, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta drag all this out, and yeah, there is no pre-set up for a Tesla or Singularity on Cog. You have to make that shit yourself. Perish, rat. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to avoid building extra lattices because I need to speedrun. Again, the goal of this is to make power happen long before we go offline and run out of power. And this is also just easier by myself. Like, just straight up, just 100% million times easier. Because, not only do I have skill necessary and all that stuff, I also have a key thing that no one else has, being that there is no one else on the station. I am here to set this up all on my lonesome. Meaning, I don't have to answer to anyone, I don't have to work with any other NG, and I don't have to deal with like any other power sources or power consumers going on. So here I got to set up my containment field generator. I'm going to set this up in the very bare minimum way to maximize the speed at which I can set this up. Multi-tool, boom. Okay, let's start anchored, go, turn on both of you. Is that anchored? Yes, it is. Turn on you. Okay, fields are up. We need the emitters. I will need... I need to expand this a little bit. Go, you. Go. Okay, I need to RCD... Where is it? MV cables here. And down here. I need to... Come on, place the fucking cable. I need to RCD HVs along this. Good. RCD them here as well. Okay, we're good there. Need to place emitter 1, emitter 2. Boom. They start the wrong way. That sucks. Can I rotate them as is? No, I cannot. I have to unwrench. Then I can rotate. Boom. And then rotate. Boom. Okay, good. Power on. Just to get this even faster than it already is. Emitter 1, emitter 2. These should start out facing downwards, so that's a bit of a time save right there. Hit it. Fire. Okay. Riding rod, flat pack, I need... Oh, fuck, what about these? Here. And then I also want one here and here if I recall. This shouldn't loose. And if it does, oops. Maybe just here, boom. Pow. Slam. Bam. Just coil flat back. Just the coil flat back. Boom. flat pack. Test the coil flat pack. Test the coil flat pack. Boom. Okay, so these are all set up. Containment fully set up. Okay, I need to go in here and set up the particle accelerator. I was going to take a quick second to check these smezzes. Where are the smezzes located on the ship? Which again, you should have time to do this at round start without, like, any other problems. Smezzes are all the way down here. I'm going to take a quick suit to make this short trip a little bit shorter. Through here, into here, down to here. Why are the smezzes contained down here? I just realized, what the fuck is this organization? Whatever. Smezzes are fully empty. We are having power issues. Even if I were to have, like, immediately gone and, like, not done this short trip, we are already out of power. Departments are now becoming unpowered slowly but surely. Which, again, more power being consumed. You know, Psy's doing their stuff, which consumes a lot of power. Med and Chem are doing their stuff, which consumes a lot of power. Like, I am not exaggerating when I say there is absolutely zero way for me to have power set up without using, obviously I could use the AME to buy myself more time, but, like, why should I have to? That's my main complaint. Why should I have to try hard in setting up power? Why should a new engineer have to suddenly manifest their ability to set up power instantaneously? Okay, boom, boom, good, done. Set it to 3, so I don't know if that actually means fire faster. Fire, damn you. Fire 1. Cool, Tesla is online. It only took me trying my fucking hardest to get the Tesla online. And now I want to show you why this is not adequate. First of all, you see this admin event right here? Space Dust Miner. You might be wondering, what is a Space Dust Miner? Well, let me show you. Let me open up my close the damn thing. Also, this airlock design sucks. Let me show you. Okay. Let me show you why this sucks. Dust, duster, space duster. Place it here. Congratulations. This now is very likely to lose. And a little bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, right here, because why not? Boom. And congratulations, we have a loose. No, seriously, this Tesla's gonna lose in a second. It's that easy to cause a Tesla loose on COG if engineering rushes to set up power immediately. Now, I'm going to delete this, if you don't mind me, because I also want to complain about a couple other things while we're in game. And yes, this is going to be a fully in-game, like, episode of Station Review, because COG just kind of went from being bad to okay-ish to being the objectively worst station. And it genuinely confuses me how this was managed. In order to make this a little bit easier, let me get my generators out. Where are they? Just gonna slide out a bunch of debug generators just so that we don't lose power. Cool. Yeah, there goes. Like 20 generator here, more than enough to power COG. Now, I think COG could be a cool station. Design-wise, I think it's a really unique station. It's a good high-pop one. Also, we don't even have enough power at the moment to not immediately. We don't even have enough power immediately to not have, like, major issues around start. God, that's funny. Let me just spawn more to speed this process up. Yeah, sure enough to go through the smezzes now. Now, we're going to head to bed because I have a couple issues with medical. And I showed them off in the previous station reviews, but I think showing you in-game is going to help a little bit more. First of all, This is the Chief Medical Officer's office. I don't think I need to explain that one. Oh, right. Chief Medical Officer's office should be in the back of medical. I agree with keeping it, like, as a unique thing to have it out here, but this is just bad. I could break into that locker with nothing more than insoles and a crowbar. In fact, I can break into it right now. I have insoles, I have a crowbar. It'd take me a bit, but I can still do it. And these are reinforced windows. Well, and there's a thing that you can do with a little bit of, you might have heard of it. It's called welder bombing. It's a unique thing. I don't think anyone has discovered what a welder bombing is. But, yeah. I'm now in CMO's office. Just like that. Moving along. Chem is way in the back here, and I don't get why. First of all, this chemical shelf is a new SDF. What the fuck was it? Which is actually kind of cool, but Chem should be here, right where I'm standing, even extended all the way up to here, because publicly you want Chem accessible. You want people to be able to come and ask for specific chems, Whether it's like Bonnie asking for stuff, whatever. You don't need a thing back here for, like, science. And you don't need a thing here for med. You need one for public, one for med. And if you want to have one for science, you want to be quirky, put it here. Again, just have a little, like, turn like this, like, turn like, this little section down here, this little, like, side room that has no point. Turn this into a hallway, keep the break room there. Congratulations, you've got a way for people to get around chem, into chem, out of chem, whatever you want. Like, no, bad. This is a bad setup. Chem should be here. Why are we so attached to what CogMap did way back in the day? This is not Goon Station. Goon and 14 play very differently. Very differently. I don't actually have much to complain about with this thing. Cryos, whatever. But then we have all of this stuff over here. I know this is for genetics, because genetics doesn't exist. And I'm well aware of that. And I know up here is for surgery and storage, and I can understand that. But why is this morgue so fucking small, dude? This morgue has 10 slabs on a station that can fit up to 100 people on it. Interesting decision. That's all I'm going to say. Moving over to Psy, I don't play Psy. Like, straight up, I don't play Psy, I don't care about Psy. Fuck Psy. But regardless of that, we're going to go into security, because security, I think, has the most problems, and I think it's a little bit better if you can see them in-game. And you're probably wondering why I'm making this video. I like to remain positive, but there's only so much I can take. I can take all of these weird decisions, I can take unique decisions. I cannot take a mapmaker actively deciding to make engineering's job worse. If you've seen any engineering department on Leviathan, Lizard, any main Wisden server, nobody wants to play NG, because NG is the worst department to play right now. Their gameplay loop is get yelled at because they don't have power up immediately, because they aren't tryharding, because most of them are probably new, because all the advanced players have swapped to security, they've swapped to, medical, they've swapped to everything else. Like, what the fuck? That was weird. Because there's no reason to play NG, because skill expression on NG does not exist. If you want to skill express with med, you can make advanced medicines, you can make, like, what fucking, what is it? You can make, like, advanced chemicals. You can make, like, Necrosol or whatever the hell. I can't say Necrosol. You can make, like, Necrosol or stuff. You can make, like, suitors or something. Like, you have options to make advanced things to work more efficiently if you are an advanced chemist or advanced medical doctor. There's progression from the worst players of med to the best players in med. Same with security, because security is just combat, and, being robust is being robust. Same with command, because learning how to lead people is better, and you can get better at it. It's a skill you can learn. And same with cargo. Being able to run around and get stuff, knowing all the spots where you can acquire valuable loot to sell and buy, and knowing when to buy what during what game mode. Same with botany, frankly. Botany has more of a skill curve than Engie. Meanwhile, what do you have in engineering? You have... what? You make tritium? Well, tritium got nerfed into the ground, so there's no point in doing it. You can't make additional power, because once the station's powered, it's just... why would you bother maintaining an additional power support or power source for no goddamn reason when you have no benefit to making an additional power source? And why would Atmos bother to make tritium anymore when it sells for nothing and deprives the station of oxygen? The progression of an engineer player is, do they know how to hack a door? Do they know how to set up one or more power source? That's it. Instead of a curve where the best players will rise above everyone else and the worst players can slowly get better, it's a checkbox, a list. Do they know how to blank? If yes, they're this good. And the difference between an engineer with 10 hours and the difference between an engineer with 100 hours is nothing. There's almost no difference. You could not tell. Like, okay, I want to talk about a particular man. Michael Schrader. You might have seen him in Leviathan. He taught me everything there is to know about engineering way back when I was a noob myself. He is more advanced than me, and I've grown to become almost his equal through playing this game way too much. He deviated away from Engie and almost has never played it, despite teaching me everything there is to know about engineering. Hell, he was observing one round,
Attention.
and after the round, decided to annoy me about my TEG setup. Which, first of all, asshole. Second of all, that's fair. You cannot expect the best players to continue to play a department that doesn't reward them. And now I want to demonstrate force... yeah, whatever. And now I want to explain what happens when engineer doesn't do their job. No one else gets to play the game. Like, okay, security, they don't get to play the game, because guess what? Anyone can just open their doors with a crowbar. Medical, they don't get to play the game because they can't make chems. Bondi doesn't get to play because their plants won't grow. Cargo doesn't get to play because their friggin' consoles are all empowered. Nobody gets to play if engineering sucks, so why do we insist on making engineering's job harder every time? Engineering is in a terrible state right now. You think med is bad because it's waiting for both a camera factor and the surgery update? You don't make me laugh. It is far worse to be an engineer right now. Because you either get yelled at immediately for not doing your job, or ignored and called a moron when you inevitably fuck up because someone decides to bomb security. There is no, holy shit, this engineering team is amazing. There is, holy shit, this medical team is amazing. There is, holy shit, this cargo team is amazing. Holy shit, this body's amazing. Holy shit, this command's amazing. Holy shit, this science is amazing. There is no, holy shit, engineering rocks. There is no way for an engineer to become a hero. There's no way for an engineer to play out of their mind and support the station far beyond their basic job of making power. And that's fucking depressing to be an engineer. There's no reason to do it. Why would you bother trying to set up power faster than ever before when the difference between setting up power faster than ever before and not setting it up at all is just, do I get yelled at by the entire station?
Attention.
Or do I get ignored? Everyone notices when engineering isn't doing their job. Nobody notices when engineering is doing their job really well. There's zero incentive to be a good engineer. And, like, you want to know why you don't see anyone with, like, the senior clothing on? Like, the senior engineering jumpsuit, jump skirt, PDA. You want to know why you don't see anyone with these on? Because nobody who plays Engie has access to them. None.
Yeah,
I mean,
there we go. APC
hell,
destroyed. Mission accomplished.
on my own thing, like on Leviathan, every server I play on, I don't have that. No one does. I believe there's a few people who might have it, but they don't play Engie anymore. Because it's a Sisyphusian, pointless, and annoying task. This video has been a bit of a ramble, but I do think it's very important to highlight COG's mapping decisions are dumb. They're not smart. And making engineering jobs harder for no reason isn't gameplay, it's tedium. But COG is just a symptom of a bigger problem. Engineering isn't fun to play, and people keep making it worse. RCD getting at it helped a little bit. The meteor changes did not help. And it's just going to get worse until something gets fixed. I'd like to thank my channel members, Sather Lappin, Waltart, and Admiral Obvious, and I'll see you in the next video, where I'll hopefully have something positive to talk about, because CogMap is just a symptom of a problem, and I really hope that problem gets addressed. Bye.